try something different, and I would show you the look first. So if you want to learn how to do this, it's super easy. Stay tuned, and I'm going to show you and walk you through exactly what I did. Let's get started. All right, so yes, barefaced, got to do my hair. We're a little bit of a mess. Is it late? Yeah, it's late. So this week, because it's the last week of October, I just thought, you know what? Let's instead of doing a Monday, let's talk fashion. Let us do a little bit more Halloween stuff, some makeup tutorials, and like let's enjoy this month a little longer while we still have it. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just putting on this green moisturizer tint color correcting thing. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I don't actually need to put anything on after I have it on because it like just really evens out the skin tone, which is like super, super cool. I do put stuff on anyway though, just because like I do have some blemishes, you know what I mean? So yeah, but in terms of like, and also I need my BB cream for the SPF, which is vitally important in protecting your skin. But otherwise, sorry, this is like, keeps getting, otherwise, I mean, it's very cool. I love it. It's very lightweight, evens out the skin tone. Looks like you have fresh, clean face, and it's really neat. But I'm gonna do my BB cream anyway. And the reason why I am putting on my face now, like my foundation and stuff, is because I found this, which is like a skull rhinestone situation. It's Wet n Wild. I don't really know how good it is, but I'm excited to try it, and it inspired me. And I actually went out of the house today to get it because I remember seeing it at CVS, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. And here we are. I don't know why it's taken me all day to get to here. I was really, really tired yesterday, and I just could not function. Like, we filmed a wedding, and I couldn't do anything. I don't know what my problem was, but I was essentially useless. I was barely functioning. My eyes, it felt like I had taken a sleeping pill and I was fighting every second not to fall asleep. Not like I did anything different the night before. I don't know what it was. I don't know if my body was fighting. I didn't feel sick. I just felt exhausted. And that is just, I don't know. My body just needed to rest, and it was just very bizarre. But anyway, so we're going to do a skull look. So I just have my base on now. I know that was fast, right? I'm going to do my eyebrows the way I normally do them. Normally I would do my blush first, but skulls don't have blush because they don't have skin, like that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't. I also am going to do my eyes. So I also have to put, you know what I'm going to do first instead of my eyebrows? I'm going to put on eyeshadow primer. If you know, you know. Makeup by Mario. And I'm going to use my finger because it just goes on so much smoother that way once it's warmed up on your finger. So that's what we're doing. If my body makes weird noises, it's because I'm hungry. And I was waiting for hubby to come home after the gym, and I thought I would eat first, but it is taking too long. So I'm going to do this now instead and torture myself because he'll probably be home before I'm done. Love that for us. Love it. love it. Anyway, that's the foundation. That's the eyeshadow primer. Now we're going to do my eyebrows, and then we're going to do the eyes. So I already brushed them out, and now we're going to put the color on them. It's really very basic, just, you know, I follow the bottom of my my eyebrows first, kind of flick it all the way up. Then I just very lightly, even like just actually below the hairs on the top, I'll put the line, and then just kind of a sharp edge there. I like a more crisp eyebrow, so that's what I do. Same thing on the other side. Sisters, not twins. It's very difficult to make the eyebrows absolutely identical, but we try. We absolutely try. Okay. I do need to trim these hairs. They get a little wild. All right, eyebrows done. That's fast, right? Except I do have to put the Brow Wow gel through it just to keep them in place. So I was just brushing them through to kind of like even out the color of the eyebrow pencil. This is just going to keep them, the hairs I mean, in place, the eyebrows where I want them to be, hopefully, ideally, in a perfect world. Which, never mind. You already know. Also, I didn't put my audio on because every time I move, it's like affected. And I don't know, these phones seem to have really, the new phones seem to have really good audio. So I'm going to try it without it since I'm not like moving around the room and I'm not back there doing a lookbook, you know? So we're going to try this. Oh, I'm going to put all black on the base. We're going to do like a whole sunken in sort of look. And then we're going to carve out the face, but we're going to start with lighter colors. So, but I also need to put on a base of black, and I do have an eyeshadow primer, a black eyeshadow primer. But first, I'm going to carve everything out with like an orangey brown color, but we'll start with a lighter brown and then kind of get into the orange colors because, you know, it's Halloween, and that's just how we're kind of build the color up and the shading. So let me find my brushes. All right, so I found my black primer, found my fluffy brushes. Like I said, we're starting light. So I'm gonna put a light brown and then I'm gonna deepen that color. But first we're just gonna tap it on like so. Tap and blend. And we're just gonna go just above the crease here before, you know, we get really crazy with this super black. Before we get into the orange, just a slightly darker brown. Like I said, you're gonna go gradually darker. I'm using the same brush as well. Tap and blend. All right, and so now I'm gonna go in with an orange. I'm just gonna blend it all together. And the orange is like just this really, it adds this really pretty dimension. Yeah. Can kind of like start to blend it outwards too. Because the eye socket of the skull is gonna take over the whole thing, you know? So now I'm gonna put my black eyeshadow primer on here. And we're going to deepen this. I'm not really getting too precise with it. I'm just gonna tap it on here as well. Like I said, just gonna deepen it with eyeshadow, but it's good to have the base on there. And the eyeshadow primer really just, dang it, I don't want it to go that low. Well, you know what I mean. I'm going to use another brush because I want to use just one specific brush for the black. And I'm going to tap it in. Like I said, I don't know if you realize I got a whole bunch of new brushes, which I'm very excited about. I'm just gonna play with them. And of course they're white on top, so yeah, that'll work. I have this incredible, just straight up black eyeshadow that is really going to deepen this. I just need to have it on the eyeshadow primer, and the primer is just enhancing that black. And once I have the color on, once I've tapped it all on, I'm going to blend it. And I'll blend it again with my other brush as well, just to, you know, having an amazing black pigment as well really enhances this look. So I'm just going to start flicking it up just to kind of create that look. I'm also going to blend the orange down here, kind of continue that look like that. I'll bring the orange down here as well and blend what looks like a mess, because it is a little messy. Just blend it all together. Create like a smoky situation. And we're gonna do it here as well, just to deepen and make it kind of look more, you know, precision. Of that brow bone, just to look a little creepier, you know. The idea is to kind of create a shadow, whereas the center being the highlight, the brightest part of you, of your skull. I am now also going to kind of cut out my cheeks, but in a very striking way. This is actually how I normally would, in the sense of like of the shape. I do one of these like that. I'm also going to do the other side. Just try to make it even, and that's the hardest part. So obviously we're going to use the browns and the oranges again, just to kind of blend it all together. I accidentally just dipped this into black. Cool. Good job, me. I'm going to go in orange. You really want a sharp line here, but down here can be blended to create that shadow. And we're going to do the same thing again. Can be a little messy because you're just going to start to blend it, but you really want to get that pigment on there. Really line almost kind of like you're doing a question mark from here to here. Well, this would be a backwards question mark. This would be, see how it's got like a hook sort of thing going on? That's what you're looking for. I'm gonna blend it really into your hairline. And the same thing for here. All right, so I'm going to use a white primer to do the highlight of everywhere I want it to be the brightest. So obviously we want the brightest on the cheekbones. I'm going to enhance this color as well with I have a white pencil I can use as well. But I'm going to blend this in with another new pink fluffy brush because we can't, the whole point is to, you know. So I'm going to get my white and I'm just going to start to blend it where I want it to be lightest, which is we're gonna use that same like fine pencil. Just where the ends of your mouth are. You're also gonna do right here and inside here. And then we're just gonna create our teeth, which are just lines, nothing crazy. Now, if you just want to keep it simple, you absolutely can just leave it like this. You can also highlight your mouth bones, your teeth, just by doing a little flick of the white. Or you can use the white pencil. Like I said, more precision in that. And feel like you need to have the black there again, just kind of, because it got little, it's easy, just flick it back on. Nothing crazy. Like super simple, nothing crazy. And like, this is pretty much, I mean, you could stop here. Like everyone will look at you and be like, yeah, that's a skull, right? Suki's here. So let me just do a little shading here. Just emphasize this jaw situation. And that's your scary skull look, you know? And then you're just gonna put the fun rhinestones on top, you know? I could put eyes on. Ooh. Like my purple contacts. I could do that. So here's what I'll do. I'll do the contacts, the rhinestones, and my hair in the final look. So I know this super cute October sweater just screams scary, but bear with me. So let's do her hair real quick. I forgot to put a nose on, so like while I was putting on my rhinestones, I put on my nose too. Oh my god, this is so, the rhinestones just take it to a whole nother level, and I'm obsessed. Like I really was like, oh, is it gonna look too cheesy? But honestly, fabulous. I freaking love it. I love it. It was like just the last piece that like brought it all together. I also have like this Wet n Wild glitter brow and lash mascara. Like I guess it can go in your eyebrows or your lashes. And now that I have the rhinestones on, I'm like, do I look a little too boring? You know, this is so freaking cool. I'm like almost mad that I used it up, but I also feel like now you have it for prosperity. It's in a video, you know? I'm gonna do lots of pictures because this is too cool. All right, this needs to come out. Why is this giving me so much trouble? Got it. All right, I don't know what this is gonna look like on. But let's try it. It's interesting. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Fun. Just a little bit of glitter. Right there on the eyebrows. Why not? To blend with the rhinestones, you know? That'd be cute. All right. Well, you know. Should I put like, I think it's good. All right. I think it's amazing, honestly, actually. I guess I should just like do my waterline real quick. And if you really want to get fancy, obviously you can do white out lenses or any lenses that you want. Oh, I forgot to put the lenses in. All right, hold on. Oh yeah. Oh, the purple is fun. Okay, and that's the look. What do you think? It's really not that difficult. I really, I've never done a skull before. I've never done this before, but I'm kind of, I think it's pretty, for never doing it, you guys can do this. It's so easy. It's so easy. Anyway, I hope you had an amazing day. Thank you so much for waiting as long as you did for today's episode. Expect more makeup tutorials that are fun like this and a little bit of a spooky lookbook, because why the hell not? It's the last week of October. And then I'm going to announce, that's what I decided. All through Halloween, we're just going to do spooky, creepy fun. And then Friday, which is like the first day of November, I'll do a lookbook based on where I'm going next week. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. Until next time.
Flying high on a moonlit night, ghosts are creeping, giving quite a fright. Skeletons dance, rattling their bones. Zombies grooving spooky tones. It's a Halloween bash, a monster mash. Join the fun in the spooky flash. Pumpkins glow, shadows rise. Time for tricks and sweet surprise.